17 million people voted for Brexit. These are the words Mr. Farage used to start his speech outside Westminster this morning. He underlined that this victory is for ordinary people, and it's a victory against the big merchant banks, the big businesses, and against big politics. He complimented every elector who had the courage in the face of all the threats and who had the guts to stand up and do the right thing. In front of several journalists, he remembered when a woman in Bolton grabbed his hands with tears in her eyes, asked him where David Cameron was, and why the government doesn't come and see why the mass immigration, as a result of EU membership, has done to her community and to the prospects for her kids. They're too wealthy to understand the real needs of the people, Mr. Farage answered. He then highlighted how happy he is about the success of the referendum. He is thrilled that they've done this and believes the other big effect of the election is not what would happen in Britain, but what would happen in the rest of Europe. The EU is dying, stated Mr. Farage, and his hope is that the first brick that they have knocked out of the wall will be the first step towards a Europe of sovereign nation states, trading together like good neighbours and friends, but without flags, anthems, or useless old unelected presidents. We are witnesses of this important historical moment, and Mr. Farage has declared that June 23rd must become a national bank holiday. Everyone will call it Independence Day.
Oh, William, haven't you got lectures?
I was in the neighbourhood.
You should have called. We might have been out.
Is Dad home?
William?
It's fine, Mum. I just want to talk to him. Can I have a cup of tea?
Yes, I'll put the kettle on.
Good morning, Dad. Nice to see you too. Brought you the newspaper. So why aren't you out with your friends? You got what you wanted. They won. You won. And you helped them win. Despite the lies, the hypocrisy, the pig-headed nationalism, the pathetic brainless stupidity of it all, and you sided with them.
So it seems.
You're just as bad as they are. And as racist. And as racist!
What's going on here?
My son is in the mood for an argument.
Well, at least I'm here to argue it.
William, please.
Colin's not, is he? He made his own Brexit. No referendum, no vote, no discussion, just up to left. He probably still wouldn't have even noticed if it wasn't for Mum showing his post on Facebook in Italy. God, he had the right idea.
William, your father's
Not listening. He's not listening. He never does.
pathetic. Darling, he's young.
Sarah,
He's headstrong. And he's angry. He's never liked losing.
You see this? It says you're English, British. But it doesn't mean you're not an immigrant. Or did you forget where your parents came from?
After all these years, we still both listen terribly. It was such a shock when he left. And now he has a family. I'm a grandmother. And he looks so much like Colin.
Mum,
I'd love to say hello to him. Sit him on my knee. And I know your father would as well. He was so good with both of you when you were little.
yeah, well, he's not so good now.
When there is pride and anger, the distance between two nations seems greater. It has always been that way. And I suspect always will be.
He's not coming back, Mum. You can call it pride or anger or whatever you like. It's a decision. He's not going to change his mind.
No. Your father is hoping the decision will be taken away from him. Read the last line.
Brexit might mean that UK citizens living in the EU might be repatriated.
Yes, your father voted for Brexit. But he did it because it was the only way he could show his love and get his son back.